It's an honor now to introduce our former Attorney General, Mr. Terry Dowden.
Thank you, Karen. So much anguish, so much pain. We've heard about it today. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families, first and foremost, here in Tucson and around the country. And I don't see how any of us cannot take every moment to put common sense, constitutional checks in place, which will do whatever we can to keep those tragedies from happening again. The attack in Tucson on January 8th on innocent Arizonans, including our friend, Representative Gabrielle Giffords, was an attack on all of Arizona and on the peaceful exercise of democracy in our country. I'm here representing myself and my family, but also former Attorney General Grant Woods, who was unable to be here today. Many of you know that Grant and I don't agree on much. He's a Republican, I'm a Democrat. He supported McCain and Brewer, I didn't. But we stand together in vigorous support of enforcement of the background checks and support for law enforcement and making sure that people who purchase guns are qualified to use them safely. And in that respect, we're working together on an op-ed column. I'm going to read a little bit from it. I won't, on this hot afternoon in Tucson, do it all. But basically it says this: as former Arizona Attorney Generals, we represent 16 years committed to protecting the citizens of our state. We stand with the law enforcement community in the belief that we need to fix irresponsible policies that put guns in disturbed people's hands. This moment affords us a rare chance to move beyond the tired old debates over gun laws and to acknowledge the common ground Arizonans and Americans share on these issues. We know well that guns are woven into the frontier history of Arizona, and these rough and tumble frontier traditions are alive and well today. We are proud of our state's history, and we are both gun owners and Second Amendment supporters. But we've been concerned that some of our fellow Arizonans advocate the removal of all gun laws, no matter how reasonable. They have forgotten, or perhaps they never knew, some key lessons from our state's history. On the Arizona frontier, where people face the threats of life and limb on a daily basis, Arizonans had what we could call today some mighty tough gun laws. In those dangerous times, there were reasonable limits designed to protect innocent people and to help law enforcement do their job. In fact, the famous shootout at OK Corral in Tombstone was basically an enforcement action by U.S. Marshal Virgil Earp against a band of criminals who refused to turn in their guns. Today we need the same thing: reasonable limits to protect innocent people and help law enforcement do their job. We don't need to go as far as Tombstone in the 1880s. Just common sense rules to keep guns out of the hands of felons, drug abusers, the mentally ill, and other dangerous people. We can and must do a better job of denying guns to those who present a public menace. The pain in Tucson will be in vain unless we cure, not abandon, the background check system. Congress must finally take the next step to fully enforce America's gun purchase background check system after over 43 years of relative inaction, so it includes all records it needs to be accurate, effective, and timely. Then apply those background check procedures to all gun sales. Thank you for your support.